Well, that's our first night in south of France completed. Nice little camp that we got to. Tried to put us on some stones. We was like, nah mate, we're in fucking tents with fucking little tiny fucking mattresses. We're not sleeping on that. Any grass? Yes. So we got grass instead. But yeah, we're currently just going round Montpellier. We're going round Montpellier because shut that. It's a little bit rough in Montpellier. One of the lads that I'm with has been before, and it's a little bit rough. We've just arrived in the Alps. Yeah, we've just arrived in the Alps. Had some serious tech issues. Sort out here, the tech in dealing with it. The camera and the mic and the charging, just not dealing with it, but we'll persevere. We've been riding all morning here now to get here. Hopefully we shouldn't be too much longer till we're in the Alps. Everything's dreadful. Signal, battery life, everything's getting sucked. There we go. Back into the mountains we go. Oh, look at that behind us. Wow. I'm starting to really like France because it's so peaceful. There's nobody around. And the views and the towns are amazing. We haven't encountered any police whatsoever. It's been a spirited ride to here. you can get the hammer down in France. Lovely roads. There's not many speed cameras, but I have heard people say that they've not had any fines through. I think I've been flashed once or twice, but it is what it is. The driving over here is very biker friendly. They pull over and let you past. 90% of the people on this on these roads, they pull over and let you past. England is, you know, we do have some courteous drivers, but others, they don't like you getting somewhere quicker than them. But we're on a bike. We're gonna get there quicker. We don't have to sit in traffic. Just checking on the sat nav there. The phone as well. We're using My Route app, it's called. So if you want to plan something like this, use My Route app. It's been really good. But the only problem is the screen on the iPhone goes dim when it's hot and in the sunlight. I haven't quite figured out how to take it off. So that's the only issue with the nav. I've got the Garmin on as well. That was a speed camera just there. The Garmin works faultless over here. In the UK, the BMW sat-nav is very glitchy. But it works off satellite, so you don't need a mobile phone signal. It's always on, the Garmin, so it's always a good backup, is that. My friends that have all been here before, they've said the same thing. They've switched to CarPuride screens, and the CarPuride is good because it's got Apple Play, but it also needs a signal, a mobile phone signal, so it runs off data, whereas the Garmin doesn't. So yeah, you are sacrificing having Apple CarPlay, because the Nav 6 that I've got, BMW Navigation 6, doesn't come with Apple CarPlay, which is a shame because that's all it's missing. And be able to, you know, switch to Google Maps or Garmin Maps. That would be a nice feature. So yeah, if you are thinking about coming, make sure you've got a Garmin. Just in case you get lost and you have no phone signal, because the Garmin has helped us. So that was the start of the Alps, hopefully. We'll be going through them very shortly. So let's cut to some Alps roads. Let's go and have some fun.
Backup ride, boys.
Yeah, man. Monty's off home.
Backup ride.
A picture. Got a picture, we need these.
That's it, guys. We're out of here, we're back on the road, and we're going to Monaco. We're now in the start of the Alps, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop down into Monaco because we all want to see Monaco. So we're going to drop down into Monaco and then get back into the Alps. But we stopped in this town, Riez, last night in an Airbnb. It was real nice. 2 bedrooms, 3 beds. Yeah, it was nice and clean. We got on Airbnb and there were pictures of bikers there and whatnot. So we went for that one. It was 130 euros for the night. Restaurant underneath, it's the restaurant owner's Airbnb. So we went and had a steak and chips, a couple of beers last night. It is a nice area, this. Also came with a garage, did the Airbnb, which was a bonus. Because the thing about camping is your bike is always next to you, so you can always keep an eye on it. So it felt good that the bike was locked away in a garage. As you can see, all the dinghies and sharks and whales and that for sale. Because we're near a lake. And that's where we're going now. Oh, they're here, look. They've gone a different way to me. Need to turn round. Sat-nav's not playing ball. Yeah, it's woke up now. Yeah, they're all like this, these little French villages. Real old architecture, real nice. Does make you feel that we've spoiled it a little bit in the UK. We just knock it down and build new. So onto the lake we go. Beautiful roads round here, round this lake. Absolutely beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll skip to them. There we go. We'll get a better picture of it. I don't know if you can make that out, but that is turquoise, see-through water. It is absolutely amazing that that's in the middle of this. Turn round. Just going to go to this viewing point so you can have a look. Are we gonna fit? Try and get you as close as I can. Without puncturing my tyre. Just look at that. Got a dog swimming in there. Absolutely breathtakingly awesome. Can't believe how clear it is. If we had something like this where I live, it'd be jam-packed. It'd probably be full of rubbish, but they look after it here. So we're just outside of Monaco, just at the start of the French Alps. That's where that is. Wow, that is something else. This is the gorge we was talking about. Apparently it's Europe's deepest gorge. Don't quote me on that. But look at that. That's where we've just been, down at the lake there. Absolutely awesome. Let's get some pictures. Yeah, something else that. You ready, boys? Very, very peaceful. Well, that's the gorge done, guys. Let's go now. Fly over to Monaco. We'll probably see you on the harbour there. See if we can see some yachts having a party. See if we can get into one. Get a yacht party going. That was the gorge. Done. Dusted. To Monaco! Look at that. The French Grand Canyon. Now we're on the other side of the canyon. What a ride that was. See, this is the thing about being on a bike. You would never do that in a car. You know, it's too much of a chew. You'd never do that in a car. You won't get the same experience. Don't get me wrong, aircon would have been nice. But I'm on the world's biggest airdryer, so a couple of cubes of ice down my top and we're cooking. But look at that mountain in front of us. Wow. On the bike you get the smells, you get the feel, you get the wind, you get it all. It's as close to it as you're getting other than on a horse. But you won't want to go the miles that we've done on a horse. I've got my trusted steed, and it's got a 1000cc engine in it. The bike's performed really well over the last 8 days. Not skipped one beat. It's done lovely. Now I've got a few bolts I need to tighten up here and there. Nothing major. That's what you get from the rattles. All the tourists are here. Like I said, if this was in the UK, it'd be jam-packed. Every day. Well, let's get back on the route to Monaco.
Ça?
So this is Nice. We're about to get out of it because it's absolutely red hot. We've just been to see a GS, a one-of-one GS that's been on Facebook, and I wanted to go see it and see how much it was. As soon as I walked in there, he got his English price list out. And if you've seen it, it looks absolutely epic. This GS 1300, it's a one-of-one. And he wants €50,000 for it. Second hand. Being thrashed. I will put a picture in it of it, sorry, I will put a picture of it now. So yeah, that's the GS. And we're on our way now down the coast to Monaco, Monte Carlo. See if we can find a campsite in the mountains so it's a little bit cooler. If you're wondering what word is under them speed limits, it's rappel, which I think means slow. But in English, we've translated it into rapido. And every time we see it, that's what we do. We go rapido. So that's a little bit of Nice for you. Let's get down to the coast. There's Nice, guys, look at that. Look at that. We're travelling along the coast road now to Monaco. Monaco! Look at that. Some rich people out there on that sea. Be a bad day if my 360 hit that top of that tunnel there. Be a bad day. Never really come into south of France, but it's changed my perception on it. Feels very Mediterranean, Spanish. I know it's France, but feels just like Spain. Just as hot. The sea's just as nice. The views are just as nice. I hope you can see that down there, guys, because that is something else. there isn't a lot to talk about really, because it all goes out of your brain what you want to say, because it's so breathtaking and you're just taking it all in. So I do apologise if it is a bit boring, but you are getting the privilege of coming with me on this tour and seeing places that you'll probably never see in your life, unless you get your ass up off the sofa and come and see them. Just like I have. Everybody's looking at you up there anyway, so you're on my 360 extended pole. It's 1.5 metres in the air you are. So off the bike as well, you're looking at probably about 2.5 metres up in the air. And everybody looks at it thinking, what the hell is that? But I presume, I haven't been through the videos yet fully, but I presume that's the best view to see over the wall into the harbour and to the coves and to the gorges. You've probably got a better view than me. But I have to be careful because there is some low power lines and low trees and rocks. Mental. So there you go, guys. There's Monaco Harbour. This is where all the rich live. Monaco. Yeah. Look at that, silver beast. Oh, gumball rally car there. Lovely Ferrari. Lovely. Some nice cars here. Ferrari. So this is actually the race course, isn't it? So we're now on the race course, guys. So this is the Fairmont Monte Carlo. Here we are, guys, on the beach. The French Riviera. Whoa! Whoa! They're all crazy around here. You've just got to just be as crazy as they are. You've just got to do it.